How you feel about Attack on Titan from this? Nothing? Yeah, she seems very interesting. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the flow.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah, I got Omar with me once again. Today we're just gonna be talking about Attack on Titan season 4. Since we're about halfway through, we just want to talk about it, give our thoughts on it. We actually just watched episode 9 right before this. It was good. It was great. I've been waiting for the flashbacks for a while, so I'm glad they finally dropped it. I wanted to see what's been happening. So, Omar, you got any thoughts right off the bat?
I'll just say Attack on Titan is not missing in any of these episodes so far. None of these episodes that I have been like, damn, it was just didn't hit it. It hit it every single episode so far this season.
9 for 9. Gonna do a clean 16 for 16 sweep. We already know
Don't even doubt it.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I've seen some people complain about the animation, which I understand. It's been fire.
You heard that?
Yeah, bro. Like,
I've never heard that.
I heard like people on Twitter were hating on it because they didn't think they adapted correctly. Because people just like to hate.
You're right. You're right.
Toxic.
Always hating on something.
For no reason. No, they really like sending like death threats to like people on the that created it and shit. They were just like talking shit so much, like straight at them, bro. I was fucked up. Cause you can see, bro, and like they're on a time crunch too. Like they had like 3 other anime they're doing at once, bro. That's some bullshit.
Mappa, you guys,
Mappa is
doing a lot. They're
Mappa.
doing a lot. Well, they're also doing Jujutsu Kaisen in the same time.
Yeah, bro. Now they did got a high school.
They did got a high school.
They were just working on that too, probably while they were working on these. And then they're also doing Chainsaw Man. That's
Chainsaw Man too. Oh my god!
This year, yeah.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
I didn't even know they were doing Chainsaw.
We can't even understand like how much time goes into making anime. That's ridiculous.
It is. Like, I can't even.
How much passion they're putting into Attack on Titan. You can just see like that they love the show because otherwise they wouldn't be doing this.
Who wouldn't love the show?
I mean, yeah, that's bad. But I'm just saying, like, you could tell that they really are like passionate about doing this because of how good it's coming out in the short amount of time they've had to do it. And, I mean, obviously they were presented with great source material. The GOAT Ishiyama, you know how good he is. But yeah, after watching this episode, one of the first things I want to say is Zeke and Levi, one of the best comedic duos in anime. Every time we're on screen together, I get so weak. It's so funny, bro.
They always talking shit, bro. Always talking shit to each other.
And this Levi just hates that man Zeke so much, bro. And then Zeke always comes back with the witty comebacks, bro. It's so funny. Like, remember the one time it was last episode, I think. He was like, Levi, if you don't stop looking at me like that, I might piss my pants.
Oh, this guy is so funny.
Bro, Zeke is probably one of my favorite characters now. Like after we actually, because before we really didn't like know his personality like that. We just saw him got beat the crap out of by Levi, basically.
Yes,
that's pretty much all we saw. That's pretty much all we had seen until now. And yeah, just to see that he's coming up with plans, and I've heard like some crazy shit. Like I don't think we know yet because it just says like, secret plan that is gonna happen. We don't really get to see like what that plan is. You just know it involves Eren and Zeke coming together to do like the rumbling with all the Titans in the walls and attacking to try to free the aliens. But we haven't found out yet like what exactly Zeke is trying to do because that's still a secret. Because it said until all his requests are met, he's not gonna tell them the plan.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting to see that. And did you actually? Now I'm thinking about this. You remember when Eren was like acting like Mr. Kruger? He was talking to Falco, and then he had the baseball glove. Falco was like, "Where'd you get that from?" He said, "I got it from a relative."
Uh-huh.
He got that from Zeke.
Did he?
bro. Cause think about it, bro. Cause the Beast Titan.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You
oh.
hadn't thought about
No, I didn't.
that.
I didn't think about that. Holy shit!
I don't know why that didn't click, bro. Cause I should have. I feel like that should have been obvious. Like when you think about it.
Yeah,
Cause who? He doesn't even have any other relatives anyway.
you're
I
right.
thought he was just saying shit at
I
first.
really thought he was just saying shit. I thought he was just trying to hide it. The fact.
Oh, and another crazy thing is how he met his grandfather. That was his grandfather in that episode too, right? When he was yeah, because it was the crazy dude. Remember?
That was his grandpa?
Yeah. You didn't know that either?
No, I didn't know
Oh
that. What?
shit.
Whoa,
Yeah, that was his
whoa.
grandpa.
I didn't
I
know
know
that.
that was Zeke's grandpa, I think.
Oh, Zeke's grandpa?
Yeah.
How do you know it's Zeke's grandpa? Is it,
No, it is his. No, I'm sorry, it is his grandpa. My bad. Yeah, because it's Grisha's dad. It's his dad's dad, so that is his grandpa.
oh, Reese's dad?
Yeah,
The one that calls himself a doctor? I was
yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
about? Okay,
Because
okay.
you heard how he was going crazy about how his son had left or whatever. Blah blah. It's like all his fault. All this shit. He just like went insane.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
'Cause he basically talked about everything that happened with that. It's just crazy, bro. Because Aaron like was not what's the word? He wasn't phased at all, bro. He was
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there, just like
He just didn't care. Aaron's personality right now is just don't give a fuck. He doesn't give no
different.
fucks.
He's a different breed,
Different
bro.
breed now. He's savage, total savage.
Complete savage. He will fight until he exterminates all his enemies.
I swear.
That
Talking about exterminating enemies. Should we start talking about how in the beginning of the speech? Oh my god! Ah!
that
Oh
has to be one
my
of the greatest
god!
episodes of all time in
Oh
any
my
anime,
god!
because it was so perfect, just the way that
I swear to God,
it was so slow paced. They paced it to
it tastes
perfection, bro.
perfectly.
Because it had you thinking, oh, he's gonna transform. Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, this is gonna happen. But like, it was like,
Like you think the
but
episode's
not
gonna end,
nothing
and then
was
it ends, and then
like
end yet.
it just had you on the edge of your seat because you keep thinking something's gonna happen, then nothing happens for so long,
Oh my god!
and you think Aaron's like understanding Ryan, and you don't think anything's gonna happen. That then all of a sudden he's like, we're the same. I have to exterminate my enemies
Mm.
until they are completely exterminated. I have to keep moving forward. And he just I always keep moving forward until I exterminate my enemies or something like that. And he just transforms Ryan's like, oh fuck. And also we can also talk about Reiner off of that because his character development till now is crazy.
Yeah, he's
He's been
just
through
depressed.
so much,
He's
man.
depressed now. He's depressed.
It's ridiculous. Like everything he's been through. he just he
He's
just
gone.
can't he just can't do it, bro. He just can't do it. Because like he started out like obviously going to Paradise Island and then becoming one with them and getting to know all of them and then how they're not actually devils.
But before he took over the leadership because remember when they first got to the island?
Oh, that's
Yeah, when
true.
they first got there was a team of four, but then it was only three because one of them got eaten by a titan.
Yeah. That was I think his name was like Marco. It was Porco's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, and not to mention that he was brainwashed before all of this and subjected to all that oppression by the Marlians just to go to Paradise Island, find out those aren't devils, that he shouldn't be oppressed, it's not right, and then have to actually kill all of them because it's his duty as a warrior. And then he has to go through all that, ah, and then going back, and then oh man, being branded as a failure, just crazy, crazy shit.
He was so sick of it when he came back home. He's thought about suicide plenty of times.
Definitely,
He
when
even put a rifle
yeah.
up his mouth. He was just like
And
he was
then
crying. I thought he was crying,
yeah,
dude.
when he finally bro, it was because Falco like was like by that window.
Yeah, it's because Falco was he
And, like Falco didn't even know, bro. But then Ryan was like, man, I can't kill myself because I still have these kids. I can still do something with my year.
yeah
Bro,
he
with
said
my life.
Gabby and his Falco and all of them were his last hope. Last
Yeah.
hope.
So I am curious to see like is Ryan involved with Zeke at all? Because to me, from seeing what we've seen, it seems like Reiner would want to, obviously do something like that. But it's just interesting because obviously Aaron didn't kill him, which he definitely could have killed him. I understand like you could just say that Aaron didn't want to kill him. There's no point of it. Reiner
Yeah.
wants to be dead, or Aaron just wants to subject him to even more pain, like keep him
I
alive.
figured out what happened to Reiner after he got smacked.
Oh, he got Porco, and then he was just
Yeah, I know he got Porco, but then
yeah,
he's just like laying there.
yeah. I mean, he didn't die, but he was just he didn't even want to be up. It was just because Gabby was being a little bitch and screaming.
Fuck Gabby, by the way. You know why, son.
Fuck Gabby, all my homies. Fuck Gabby.
Fuck
I
Gabby.
want homie. Nah, no, I don't want homies to hate Gabby. Those came out really wrong.
Wow. Wow. We'll just leave it at that. Don't look into it.
But that reminds me of you guys. I know you guys haven't seen Tyler in a while. So I'm texting Tyler about this, man. And he said he would beat Gabby's ass like in the text, but instead of like saying ass, it was a peach emoji. I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
Are you
whoa,
serious?
whoa, yeah. Bro,
Oh no.
I got his ass in 4K, bro.
Hell
He
no.
just texted me about it. He said he's at volleyball. So he was potentially gonna be on here, but he's not. Bro, look at this shit, bro.
Hell no. Nah, no way.
Look,
Whoa.
look, look.
That transition, bro. I'm a fucking weak dude.
Oh yeah, bro. I gotta go to picture. Here you go. Oh yeah.
Mm.
You guys know what's up, bro. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, bro. But yeah, that's why that just reminded me of that. That's probably why I said that.
That is
Because
probably
it's
why
on
he did
my
that.
mind. I just thought about it.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Anyways, let's move on from that topic because we don't want to get canceled out here. Our channel's just getting bigger slowly but
No, we don't.
surely. We don't need
I'm
to
not
be
going
taken
down that
off
way.
YouTube. We, you know, we're not going out like that. The flow does not support any pedophilia.
No.
No, not at all. That is
No.
not. We don't fuck with that here. That's not good. Hell no.
Anything, we whooping your
We
ass.
whooping your ass. Yeah, we whooping your ass. Like if Carl Malone was right here, we beat his ass. I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah. Anyways, that's just a basketball thing. So he fuck with basketball. And I don't know. Anyways, yeah, he basically like you know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I'll just tell you. I'll just tell you later.
Tell me later. Tell me
I'll
later.
tell you later.
I don't know.
All right, all right. So moving on. Fuck was I at? Oh, about guy being a bitch. So yeah, she fucking killed Sasha. So rip Sasha.
Okay.
Insert the logo Sasha tribute right here. Yeah, but yeah, I miss Sasha. Like already, we just saw flashbacks of her
Yeah, we just
again. That
did.
shit hurt, bro. She was eating the food and crying. Nicolo, bro, like loved her and shit. That was also another interesting thing. Was like when the Marlians in this episode, we saw them come over and actually start interacting with the people from Paradise. And
They started helping building the port,
yeah,
building guns.
they actually were able to understand each other, which makes this story even more sad because like there's just not enough time. Because you gotta think if there was enough time, they probably could come to peace. But the thing is like Aaron has what like a few years left to live. Armin has like 7 years. Zeke has 3 years. Ryder has 1 year left. They're all about to die. They have to do something now to save the aliens. Or like if you die when you have the Titan, then the Titan would just transfer to some other person, some other alien, I believe. So it could just transfer right back to Marley's hands, basically. So it's like, can't have that happen. You have to do something with the time you have available to you. and then obviously the other time constraints are Molly trying to completely obliterate them, so they don't really have time to make peace because Molly doesn't really give a fuck. So it would take way, way too long. And also, like, Paris, that, like, you might see, like, Armin, Aaron, and now they have Zeke, Mikasa, Levi, but their military force really isn't that strong compared to Marley's. Like, Marley could completely obliterate them off the face of, like, the planet, bro.
They really could. If they use the blimp and then they just drop the Titans down, it'll be over.
And also, if they, like, because they're going to have all the other forces in the world going at them after,
Yeah, they got the anti-tank rifle.
after the speech after Willie's speech. Also, rip Willie, but fuck Willie at the same time. Because our boy was a bitch. He really was like, you know what? Bro, some people apparently try to compare him to Erwin, bro.
Hell no, Erwin's the GOAT.
Because, like, he sacrificed his life. But, like, that's some bullshit, bro. Because think about it like this. He was an Eldian. He took his fellow people and was like, you know what? We deserve this. I think we all deserve to be punished. So, therefore, then he just, like...
from the rich guy.
Yeah, bro. He was like, I need to be eaten, but he was only, like, needed to die so they could be punished more. Like, he wasn't trying to save them. He was just trying to keep what was going on. But I guess if you look at it from, like, his point of view, like, he really was, like, I mean, he was right. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it.
You can't think of anything.
Because, like, bro, I did have some solid reasoning on this. I watched a video on it. It was on the AOA channel. I don't know if you guys watch AOA, but shout out to them. It's another great channel. You guys go check them out. Hopefully, maybe we collab with them someday. They do podcasts more I used to. They do more they do just more regular content now than like just podcasts. But yeah, they also do like an analysis of each episode of Attack on Titan every week. So, you know, if y'all see this and are interested in, you know, coming on this show, coming on the flow, you know, we can just have a joint discussion about one of these episodes. That'd be dope. I really fuck with you guys a lot. All right. Anyways, moving on. What else do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the destruction of the city.
When Aaron came out,
transformed into a titan.
Bro, and then the next, bro, he beat the general's ass, bro. He was like, bang! He was like, bitch. He just killed all of them, bro. He's like, I don't fuck. And then, bro, he came by himself. He was like, bro, I'm about to fuck all of them up by myself.
By himself.
Like, they might come, they might not, but all I know is I'm going out with bang, bro.
And once he transformed, the Tiber family has a Titan called the Warhammer Titan.
Yep.
And that's like one of the strongest Titans
I
could think of.
Yeah, ridiculous. Bro, not to mention Aaron ate that Titan now.
Aaron did eat that Titan. Bro, the Titan was mid-transforming. Aaron smacked the fuck out of it. Bro, anime rules, bro. You can't beat the shit out of someone when they're transforming.
Bro, I saw this video. It was like how normal anime protagonists treat the antagonists.
I saw that same thing.
It shows like Naruto, yeah, bro, and all this other shit. And then,
Naruto, Goku, Bleach, whatever.
Then Aaron, and then start coming.
Then, but
it's on that.
After that, the War Titan was not phased.
He's not. Yeah, because
you want to know why the War Titan is not phased? Do you want to know why? It's because it's underground. He's wired to a different time. So you know how Andy was coded with the hardening?
Yeah.
Basically
just that shit.
It's just that in the ground with a wire connected to the time. And you're just controlling it.
That's just so OP, but at the same time, it's a major weakness. Because my boy Aaron is super analytical with fighting now, bro. He just sees everything. He's just like picking out. He's just seeing all the
Reiner talking about it.
I don't know about that one, but like, how do you teach him how to fight?
Remember when it was like way before when he was in the Scouts?
I mean, yeah, but he wasn't always like that because he used to be gung ho even like when that happened. It's just he's over time he's matured and he's become set in his ways. And then he practiced. He really just became more mature, bro. And emotionless. He doesn't have emotions.
No emotions.
He just has a set goal. He just has a set goal, and he's like, I'm gonna do this no matter what, and I know what I have to do, so I'm not gonna let anything like hinder that from happening. Bro, he wasn't even really emotional when Sasha died. because he just saw him. I said when he heard she died, he was just like,
He got pissed. What are you talking about?
well, no, he was just stale faced, and he was like, what were her last words? And then he was like, meat. Then he like started laughing, and then he was like, and then he was like frustrated. He was just like, because another one of his friends died, but you could tell like he wasn't. That's not a normal reaction, but that's not a normal reaction for someone to have.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, when he saw Mikasa and
Yeah,
Armin, they were
exactly.
just
A normal person would like cry and be like really sad. He was just
trying to.
stone cold, and then he was like, "Damn, another one. This can't keep happening." And I think it honestly just set him more towards doing what he was gonna do. He's like, "Okay, that's another one. I have to end this. I have to stop this. I have to exterminate all the enemies so none of my other friends can get killed." Yeah. We actually we didn't really I don't think we saw no we did see Aaron. Aaron was at the end, right? He was in the mirror. Was that actually that was present day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like, I have to keep fight. And you see his jack, he just jacked his
Jack,
fuck.
bro. You got
Got the
8
man
pack
bun.
at the man,
Bro,
bro.
looking just like Omar. You see the beard.
Oh,
Oh,
he is
he
having a beard.
did
He was
have
growing
it
a
growing.
beard.
I think he shaved it though. Wasn't it shaved at the end though? I don't think he had it anymore.
Yeah, it's shaved. It was shaved.
Yeah,
It was looking like River with the beard.
yeah, bro. It was like me and Omar combined. You got this guy. If you put your hair on me and I get the Titan shit, bro, I'd basically be Aaron. Bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to go to now?
You want to discuss the different times that we saw between the Warhammer and
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now we've seen. Isn't it? Haven't we seen 8? Let's see, because we've seen obviously the Colossal, the Armor Titan, and we've seen the Attack Titan, which is Aaron. And then we've seen the Warhammer, the Cart, the Jaw, the Beast, and the Female. We've seen it. That's 8. I'm pretty sure that's all we've seen so far. So we're still missing one because there's 9 of them, right?
is Aaron also the founding time?
Or is that so? Is he both? Or is that? I feel like is the Attack Titan the same as the Founding Titan, or are they different ones?
I feel like they're different.
In fact, he is the
Who was the
Attack
founding
Titan.
time before? Was Grisha the founding time?
Yeah.
And then he had Grisha. So now he got both their abilities.
No, he wasn't one before that. He was only because since he ate Grisha, he was only that. He wasn't a Titan before that, right? Because it was only after he ate Grisha he was able to transform into a Titan.
Okay.
I think.
So
That's what it's
Grisha been both?
Also, I'm thinking like, what if before like the owl, you remember Aaron Kruger? If he ate, if he was the one that was able to get both the Titans together, or whoever else was before him got both the Titans together, then the next person to eat him would also have the same ability, so he'd have both Titans too. I'm not sure if that I feel like I don't know if that happened. I feel like we're missing one. I feel like the Attack Titan and the Founding one is the same. You know what? We can look this up.
Okay. Grisha was both.
How is the other two?
Because Grisha ate her, and she was the founding time.
Yeah, he did. No, Grisha.
Grisha did. Yep, Grisha did. Grisha did eat the founding time. It was.
Oh shit!
Yep,
I
yep,
forgot.
yep,
Yo.
Yep.
Oh, that was.
Right when I saw her face, I remembered. I remember Grisha came.
Forgot about that.
This was like season 2, part 2. They went into the cave. Aaron was chained up, and they were talking about fucking past and stuff.
That was season 3, part 1.
Season 3, part 1. Okay then.
Season 2, part 2. But I mean,
It didn't. Shit.
It's not that.
Oh well.
You know, because it was so season 2 didn't have a part 2. Season 3, part 1 would have been the season 2, part 2. Season 2 did have a part 2.
Right.
So you're not that wrong. But that's besides the point.
That's the
Anyways, we were being stupid. We were being dumb. I completely forgot about that. This is why I probably should have just rewatched it before the season. I feel like I should just rewatch all of it, and then I have a more better understanding.
Well, we're talking about you now. It'll probably take a month and a half to get through one season.
You know, we don't have to. I'm gonna finish Naruto soon. Okay, you got
But he's still 7 episodes away. I finished before
60,
you.
60.
60?
Yeah,
60
I'm
now?
on 441.
441. Okay.
Yo, the thing is that I'm in filler. I'm on fucking Tsunade's dream where
Oh, she takes
she's
forever.
bro, she's dreaming about reading a book, and then you get to see what's going on in the book. So it's basically her
It's a
inside.
double.
It's a duck, bro. Like, what the fuck am I even watching at this point? Like, this is not anything that, like, I mean, at least if it was just a dream, it'd be interesting. But no, it's not even a dream, bro. Like, it's not even her. She's reading a book in her dream.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's for a different topic. Maybe another day.
Yeah, maybe when I actually finish Naruto, we'll do a podcast about Naruto.
Maybe so.
You know, you'll see it. You'll see it eventually. We'll see what happens. But yeah. We're being dumb because I forgot that so the Attack Titan was owned by Aaron Kruger, who was the Owl. We know him already. And then when he came to the port, uh, he found Grisha. Wait, what was Grisha was captured, right? Grisha.
Someone was captured because Zeke snitched on him.
Yeah, Zeke snitched on him. Fucking Zeke, bro.
That's why I didn't like Zeke.
Bro, why is Zeke? I don't.
See, Zeke, you can't think what he's thinking. You can't think what he's thinking. He always has something behind it.
See, I honestly think that was even part of the plan that he's doing now. I think that turning them all in was still part of his plan. I think this is some overarching plan.
That's in the course of 7 years it takes.
Yeah, bro, like a long ass time, like a long ass plan, bro.
I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it.
I think so. I really do. I'm actually gonna find out. Apparently, people that read the manga call it the Secrets.
Secrets.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
Anyway, so yeah, so once Grisha got there, he ate the Attack Titan, which was Aaron Kruger. He had inherited that. And then when he had to go take the Founding Titan away, because the Founding Titan was on Paris Island, which I forgot about. So then he ate the Founding Titan, then gained the attack and the Founding Titan abilities. Which is good. Oh my gosh. So that's why Aaron's not able to use the Founding Titan abilities, but he's able to use the Attack Titan abilities.
But he can still, like...
See, now it all makes sense. I was low-key a little confused, but now that I remembered this again. Yeah, so then Grisha had the Founding Titan, then he gave both the Titan boosts to Aaron. Now Aaron has 3 Titans.
The Warhammer Titan's abilities are insane, by the way.
Insane,
if you
bro.
guys didn't know.
Just imagine Aaron with some damn armor and then a sword.
Yeah, it takes hardening to the next level. He could make crossbows. He could make hammers. Not like hammers, but like sledgehammers. It's insane, insane. Like, we don't even know what he's going to be capable of next.
That's facts, bro. He could really.
He almost ate the Jaw Titan, too.
He did. He really
if he would have had 4 Titan abilities, who's stopping him? That special guest.
Special guest. This is Primrose. My dog. She's. Yeah. I don't know if she'll say anything. You got anything to say? How do you feel about Attack on Titan, Primrose? Nothing? Yeah, she seems very interesting. Alright, where were we at again? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the...
We're rudely interrupted.
Let's see, we're talking about the Titan abilities and talking about the Founding Titan and Aaron.
Oh yeah, so he's
There's
basically
also a reason why they're going to attacking Paradise Island, because they're trying to find the Founding Titan.
yeah. They didn't care about the Attack Titan.
Yeah, they just cared about the Founding Titan.
I guess the Attack Titan was always owned by like the rebellious forces. I guess. Yeah. So I feel like Aaron's not gonna be able to use the Warhammer's abilities like that because he just got them. He's probably gonna have to train that for a while. And also, like, he's not part of the Tiger family. I'm sure that gives a distinctive.
Yeah, that probably does.
Because you know how you have to have war buddies the Founding Titan. It's probably a similar thing with the Tigers since they've had a time for so long. It's basically like
generation to generation.
But I feel like he's at least gonna be able to make a sword or something.
Yeah,
you're gonna see Aaron running at you with the damn hammer, bro. That's scary as fuck.
Oh my god, that is. Like
If he learns how to use his abilities, he's gonna be so overpowered.
oh my god, Last Ninja is firing the shield. They can just he can make a shield.
Literally, low key, I don't even know if Marley would be able to beat them because they can just, we're literally Paris Island, bro. They can just send in a nuke,
They really could.
and then after the nuke, they can clean up with the goddamn Warhammer Attack Titan combo,
Oh my
and then not to mention the Ackermans as well.
oh, Ackermans. Oh,
Hey, speaking of the Ackermans, bro, when we saw the scouts entrance, I thought it was so fire, and everyone was about to get fucked up, and then he was like, she was like, the Warhammer Titan was like, do you have any last words? He was like, Mikasa is now or never.
参奪者エレン・イエーガー最後に言い残すことはありますか今だミカサ
And then Mikasa just pulls up, she's like, bang, bang, boom, boom. And then you see all of them just come up there, bah, 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 and go,
all they do is firing missiles.
I was like, oh shit.
God, man.
My eyes started tearing up and shit, bro.
That was so fucking hype, dude. It was insane.
And then not to mention the same episode we saw Levi come in. Porco was like, I'll take it back the Founding Titan, bro. And then he's like, wait, I can't fight anymore. And then he's like, he's like, come in.
He's a legend now. He's a legend.
Bro,
they're talking about him like he's a devil coming again.
Literally. And then like he looks up and he's like, these are the devils of paradise. Like, I'm a Titan. What are you doing attacking me? I'm a Titan.
That was scared, bro.
And that goes back to the theme from like the first couple episodes where they were like, the Titans aren't really becoming useful anymore. Mm-hmm. And like you can even see that from like the Paradise because they're able to fuck them up. And you gotta assume that after Marley's ruled for so long, the other countries are gonna like have to figure out ways to battle Titans.
Yeah, they're figuring out ways regardless. They made the anti-Titan tank shells.
And we could understand that from the beginning because Paradise had to do the same thing. Mm-hmm. So imagine like the power of people who actually like were already developed because in Paradise there wasn't any development at all. Like, we lived in medieval times. Yeah. Until like recently. So like they already had all the developed stuff and now they have the anti-Titan stuff. So that's gonna be very interesting to see if they do team up with Marley. That's gonna be very overpowered. It's really gonna depend on what Zeke's plan is. I'm not sure. I don't. And then another thing that's gonna be very interesting is seeing Falco and Gabby how they're gonna turn out. How they interact. Since they're on the island, you can clearly see like at the end of this episode, Gabby.
Both of them snuck into the ship, and that's how they got to Paradise Island.
That's also how Sasha died. Yeah, that won't hurt. That won't hurt.
It's a rip.
And then to see like how Connie and Jean reacted, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god. It's a sad moment.
Yeah, but I liked it when Nicolo was like over the grave, and then the dad came. He was like, "If you ever need any food, it's on the house."
No beef right there. No beef.
It was crazy to see like how, like a parallel to Marley when they were on Paris Island. The dude's beating up Nicolo. He's like, "These are all people that you killed." Literally the exact same thing. It's just a cycle, bro. It's just a cycle.
It really is just a cycle.
It's so like realistic too to like how things are in the real world, bro. It's just crazy to think about that. Like, man, we could go on all day about that. We could bring in like things from the real world and really dissect how genius this is, and just how Ishiyama was able to literally plan all of this from the beginning. Like, dude is just different, bro. I don't know how.
He had a whole story set up beginning to end. He's just waiting for it to see how everyone feels and plays out.
Man, yeah. And when they asked him like, is the ending sad or not? He was like, I never really thought of the ending as sad or happy. He just kind of left it at that.
I think I saw that. I was like, man.
That makes sense though, because that's how it is in the real world, bro. Like, things are just gray, and that's how it is in the show. It's so gray because it's such a gray area because both sides are in the right to them, and it's like there's no one really in the right. Everyone's really bad at the end of the day because Marley's bad, the people at Paris are bad. I mean, even though we fuck with them, Like the idea was for us to fuck with them and then see like, wait a minute, this isn't actually good what they're doing, and this can be shown from like we live in the U.S. Like let's say like the U.S. attacked some other nation, and then it's like, wait a minute, what we're doing isn't actually good. Now that's actually been shown in wars before. In the U.S. it does some bullshit, and like people were behind them like, wait, so it's like literally showing this in the anime. It's just wow.
The comparisons.
All right, anything else you want to go through? That's talking about so far from this season. There's just so many moments. It's hard.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, if you guys have anything else to add, you can add in the comments down below. We'll
start a discussion.
It really is.
All right, well,
I can't think of anything.
I feel like it's about time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit short of a podcast, but you know, we have other things to do.
Yeah, time.
It would have also been nice to have some other people on here. Hopefully, when we come back for like the end of this season, bro, like, they don't have 2 parts. They don't have 2 parts. We're pulling up to Mappa headquarters, and someone's ass is getting beat, bro. I don't care if it takes 2 more years to come out with the second part. You better have guidance.
You better have guidance, because there's no way you can finish it in like 6 episodes. 8 episodes.
So there's 9 now, so what, 16, so 7 more episodes.
7 more episodes.
7 more episodes.
There's no way. They said they're gonna stop at 16. There is no way unless there's a part 2.
At least like 32 episodes
max.
Honestly, I would love 50 episodes. Like, just give me more, just more.
I wouldn't even blame you. I don't blame you.
Give me 3 parts. Give me 4 parts. I don't care. You know, it's the final season.
It's the final. Just keep adding
parts. It could be the final season part 2, the final season part 3, the final season part 4. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Love you guys. We're on the rise. The flow in 2021. As I said it, the flow is going up. You know what's up.
Yeah, that's stay tuned.
That's kind of hard. Did you hear what I said, bro? The flow is going up. You already know what's up. All right, guys. Well, we'll keep enjoying Attack on Titan. We'll be back with another podcast. Hopefully not too far in the future, because the Yu Hakusho, we're actually getting back on this. So.
Yeah. We took a break from Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, you will be seeing Yu Hakusho Versions podcast, hopefully coming soon, about the Dark Tournament. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Check out other videos if you're new. Again, like I said, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. All right. Peace. Flow out.
Take care.